This is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, and this is the iPhone 6s Plus. They've both got 5.5-inch screens, 12 megapixel cameras, and optical image stabilization. But which one takes the better photos? We're going to run them through a number of tests to find out. Let's check it out. So we tried to shoot both the phones under very similar conditions. We turned their brightness up to the maximum, we set their HDR mode to auto, and we turned down the Samsung Galaxy S7 screen to basic mode, which means that it's going to give you more natural colours than the higher contrast level AMOLED mode that it's set to as standard. And what we found is pretty much what you'd expect. Samsung's cameras took photos with more brightness and contrast in their colours, but the iPhone took more natural pictures. So in terms of something that you're going to want to take and post straight to Instagram, then perhaps the S7 edges it, but the iPhone 6s is going to appeal more to purists, its colours were more natural and probably nicer to look at in the long run. In low light, it was actually much less of a close call between the iPhone and the Samsung. We're expecting the Galaxy S7 Edge to perform better because it's got a wider aperture of 1.7 and also it's got optical image stabilization, same as the iPhone. In fact though, there was a lot more noise around the edge of the S7's photos and they weren't quite so much in focus compared to the iPhone's. Now the iPhone's photos weren't great, but they were good enough for these low light conditions that we put the phone under. Now the other big innovation with the Samsung's camera is dual pixel autofocus, which allows it to focus on subjects in your photos a lot quicker. How do we test that? With BB-8 of course. Now in terms of Quickfire Photos, the Samsung seemed to take the better snaps. Its photos were sharper than the iPhone's. Now that could just be because of the emphasis it places on contrast, but we're going to give the S7 the benefit of the doubt here. In terms of video, there's a much bigger trade-off between the two phones though. The Samsung had less in focus but a wider field of vision. For the iPhone, it's the reverse of that. It's got more in focus but a narrow field of vision. In terms of which phone that I prefer, I'd probably go for the iPhone's video because more of that footage is usable when you want to edit something together. So those are the results of our tests, but which phone did you think was the best? Let us know in the comments below and head over to stuff.tv for even more stuff on the Galaxy S7 and the S7 Edge. Or just subscribe to us on YouTube. See you next time.